dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. It is 4:59. I'm Will Puckett.
And I'm Lacey Roberts.
Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News This Morning on this Friday, March the 13th. And Lacey, it hit me last night and I'd forgotten about it until right then. It's Friday the 13th.
That's right. And now we can hear it in the studio. The rain is coming down. It's so loud.
Yes, it's pounding the roof of the studio. The past 2 days have been crazy. Don't know if Friday the 13th can live up to its name. Brandon had a late night, so we are joined by Miss Brooke Marshall, meteorologist Brooke Marshall. Brooke, you said this rain shouldn't last long. As somebody who had a long day yesterday, I hope you're right because it's starting to put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were talking about Friday the 13th, and it may seem like a little bit of a scary start right now because we are hearing that rain outside, but it's looking a lot better by this afternoon, guys. I mean, great conditions by this afternoon. You can see that rain, though, over that we saw this morning into the University of Virginia at Wise County. You can see that pitter-patter of those raindrops on the camera lens, but right now we're kind of seeing this last line of heavy showers moving through our area. You can kind of see that line anywhere from Knox County over into Pike County right now, but as that moves through, we're looking at pretty dry conditions for the rest of the afternoon. We do have some strong winds still, though, in the region. Winds starting to come out of the northwest, so that's going to be bringing in some cooler air. So we're going to be seeing a little bit of a cool down as we head into tomorrow, but we still got some warm temperatures for today. Temperatures going to be in those mid to upper 50s by this afternoon. Will?
And Governor Andy Beshear gave another update last night on the coronavirus. Kentucky now has 11 positive cases of the novel coronavirus. The new cases are in Fayette, Harrison, and Jefferson counties. Now, one big development, Governor Beshear recommended all schools cancel classes for the next 2 weeks, and if they can, get a third week off due to spring break to take it. He also said it may need to last longer. It is the first time the governor has made a recommendation for schools to close this week.
It is a big but necessary step, and announcing it gives our superintendents, principals, teachers, and parents time to prepare, and it will give our schools the time to provide the at-home assignments and guidance that are needed.
Now, a state hotline has been set up to help Kentuckians who have questions about the coronavirus or need help. That number is 1-800-722-5725.
The Kentucky General Assembly postponed the session until March 17th, next Tuesday. Leaders say it's an effort to prevent spreading COVID-19. Governor Beshear is expected to give an update on Kentucky's response to coronavirus this morning at 9. You can see that live on WYMT.
16 Kentuckians returning from Grand Princess cruise ship will be in voluntary self-isolation for the next 13 days. Kentucky's public health commissioner said all of them tested negative for the virus.
On Wednesday, President Trump announced a new step to curb the spread of coronavirus. At midnight, a travel ban on all flights coming in from continental Europe went into effect. That ban has left some passengers in a bind, causing families to make the choice about even traveling at all. Pam Cunningham and husband Jeff say they decided to cancel their trip to Germany after the ban was announced. They came to Bluegrass Airport in order to speak with a Delta representative and clear up questions about the travel ban.
If I had been told today, yes, you can come back, but being quarantined after I got back, it wasn't really worth it to take that risk.
Yeah. One woman also said her sister flew to Europe yesterday and is catching a flight right back to the States to avoid that travel ban.
The University of Kentucky is now racing against the clock. They have 87 students still in Europe, and now they have until today to get them back to the States. They are also encouraging any students who are planning to travel to reconsider. They point out that even if the area does not currently have a travel ban, with information about COVID-19 evolving so quickly, they realize that those situations could change. The current plan for the university is once students come back from spring break, classes will be online for only 2 weeks.
In Eastern Kentucky, Miss Basketball is back on U.S. soil. Bell County's Maci Morris made a plea the other day for someone to get her out of Italy. Her agent and family worked to make that a reality. Wednesday into Thursday, she boarded a plane out of central Italy, starting a long trip back to Lexington. Her mother texted her throughout the day and is thankful for everyone who is praying for Maci's safe return.
I just really appreciate everybody thinking about us and the concerns and just everybody, just the outpouring. And I've been texting and just been so busy. I just want to thank everybody.
The Morris' plan is to self-quarantine for the recommended period of time. So far, Maci has no signs of having the virus.
Just a day after banning fans from the big dance, the NCAA canceled all winter and spring competitions last night. This includes the men's and women's basketball tournament. In a statement, the NCAA said the decision was based on efforts to not contribute to the ongoing outbreak of the coronavirus. The NCAA follows the lead of the NBA, who suspended its season on Wednesday.
Well, back here at home, a local dentist was planning to head to the SEC tournament. Dr. Shayna Holiday had her son plan to make the trip to Music City. She says even if the tournament had continued, it would have been tough to make the trip. Her patients have been at the top of her mind.
Certainly didn't want to bring anything back here to spread. So in the back of my mind, we probably were not going, and this just made the decision a little bit easier.
The SEC posted on Twitter, fans who bought tickets to the tournament can expect a refund by the 31st of March if they purchase tickets through the SEC office, university, or SEC ticket exchange.
And Martin County High School may be a newly consolidated school, but it holds a lot of old dreams for the community. So when the school won the regional championship Monday, representing Martin County in the Sweet 16 for the first time in decades, everyone was prepared to show up in Lexington until last night's announcement that the Sweet 16 is postponed, sending a wave of emotion through the school and the community.
You know, it's been 37 years since we got to go last time, and schools our size, you know, it's tough to go. I mean, it's tough to ever go. We don't get a lot of opportunities to go, so we're all very devastated right now.
Fans say they hope to see a new date for the tournament announced soon, saying the school spirit that was born this season is something the community has not seen in years.
And we hate to do this for anyone planning on attending the Sport Boat and RV show this weekend in Pikeville. We are now canceling that event at the Appalachian Wireless Arena.
And while discussions with community leaders and health officials suggest the risk is not great for anyone that attends to contract COVID-19, everyone's priority is to protect you, our neighbors, and our friends.
Well, thank you for getting your day started with us right here on Mountain News this morning.
Coming up, we have the latest on cleanup efforts still ongoing after flooding swept through eastern Kentucky last month.
And after a busy Thursday night, calmer and cooler conditions are expected today. I'll have your forecast coming up.